Hi guys, welcome back to another Battle of the Foundations. Today we are trying out the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. So if you want to see my thoughts on this, you are in the right place. But before we get started, I just want to ask you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please just take a moment and hit that subscribe button. And also hit the bell notifications to be notified when I upload new videos. So again, if you want to see my thoughts on the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation, just keep watching. Alright guys, as the title says, today in the Battle of the Foundations we are trying out the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I picked mine up in the color Vanilla, but this does come in 24 different shades. You get 1 fluid ounce in it, which is standard for all the other foundations, and it costs $44. Now, they say you only need 1 pump of this because this is extremely full coverage foundation. It's also good for all skin types, so that's good to know. So let's get started and we will try this out. I will mention I've used this one other time, and again, I am reserving my opinions until I try this a second time. As always, I have my face already primed. I have my under eye color corrector on. I will do one side with a sponge and the other side with a brush. However, they do say that you should use a brush on this. So if I discover that the sponge isn't doing a very good job, that's why. And they actually recommend that you pump it directly onto the brush. So that's going to be impossible for me to do, to split half a pump up between the two of them. So I'm going to do the 1 pump on the back of my hand and see if we can indeed make 1 pump last. So this is what we are looking like. It's a nice thick formula. It comes in a glass bottle, obviously. You just saw that, right? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start on the sponge side first, and I'm using my Sonia Kashuk sponge. I'm just going to tap that in. I just took the tiniest bit to begin with, and we'll see how far this goes. Got a very nice feel to it. Doesn't feel oily or greasy or anything like that. Doesn't feel drying. It's doing a pretty darn good job of covering everything with just that teeny little bit I picked up. I would say I maybe used maybe 1/4 of a pump. Alright, let's go in with the brush side now. So I'm just going to tap that in there. I'm using my Morphe Y6 brush, by the way. The brush seems to like drag on my face. It seems a little more drying, and this dried up very fast on the back of my hand, by the way. So see why they say to get directly onto the brush. So I use the whole pump. Didn't give me a chance to go in and build it up anywhere with that 1 pump, they said. Let's look a little bit closer in the mirror, the big one that magnifies everything. So, oh gosh, I have a lot of areas that didn't even get foundation on them. I didn't get anything in here. It's very splotchy. I'm going to go back in with a second pump, but I can tell already I did get better coverage using the brush compared to the sponge, so I'm going to go in with the brush. Do 1 pump again. This is looking a little yellow for me. It's dry so fast. You can't get it spread out. I'm going to take a look here. Okay. Put in this eyelash right there. That did a little bit better, actually a lot better on covering everything. I mean, as far as getting the coverage all over my face, but I still wasn't able to blend it out very well. And I used a pore filling primer. My nose, didn't quite get very good coverage on my nose either. It's so sticky. Can you hear this? I'm going to move my microphone down, see if you can pick this up. I don't normally have that happen with the foundation and the sponge. Okay, I had to really work that in just to get coverage. I wasn't even able to take anything down my neck at all. So, one pump, no. You have to work in small sections, not all over your face at one time, because that obviously dries out very, very fast. But the truth in the pudding is what it'll look like when I am done with all my makeup. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I went ahead and I have done my concealer, and I have set that, but I haven't set the rest of my face. And I noticed that this is still so tacky. I mean, it's like touching fly paper almost. So I'm going to really recommend that you set this with the powder. It's also coming off all over my hands. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's definitely not transfer proof whatsoever. So do be very, very careful. And like I said, set it, use the setting spray, and just be really careful around anything that's you don't want to get makeup on. Be right back. Alright guys, I am back and my makeup is complete. So before I go and give you my opinions on the foundation, let me just quickly go over everything that I have on my face. I will have it listed down below in the description box for you as well. I went in with my under eyes, and I used first my Essence Brighten Banana Powder, and then I used my Winky Lux Diamond Powder. This is in light. This does a really good job of just giving you a little bit of lightness underneath the eyes. For my bronzer, I used, of course, my very new favorite, which is the Makeup Revolution Chocolate Bar Bronzer and Highlighter Kit, but I just used the bronzer out of it. And then for contour, I went in, of course, with my Tarte Hotel Paris. For blush today, I wanted to try one of the blushes that I picked up from my AliExpress haul. So I got, this is the You Can Be. This is in color number 3. It just says it's a shadow blush powder. And it looks like so. There's no mirror in it or anything. But I'm doing really well. I like it. And then for my eyes today, and let me know if you'd like me to do a tutorial on this or not, I picked up finally one of the Juvia's Place palettes. So I got the Nubian. Oh, you guys, look at this. Look at these colors. They are so pigmented. I'm just going to swatch a few of them for you. This one's white. That's gorgeous. These blended out like a dream. If you watch Naked tutorials, she uses these all the time, and I just finally, I said I have to get it. I just have to get it, and I got this one, and hold on. And then I also picked up the Warrior. This one's gorgeous too. I haven't tried it yet, but these have some huge pans in there. There are only 3 shades that are matte, which is this one here, and then these 2 right there. So everything else is a shimmer, so I had to try that one on my eyeballs as well. So let's talk about the foundation. Again, when they said it was 1 pump, no, I had to definitely go in with 2, and I had a very hard time, as you saw, blending that all out. Definitely the brush is the way to go, but you will want to go in probably with a sponge and kind of press it into your skin a little better and help blend it out. Next time I would not dot it all over my face like I did. I would work in sections and see if that would help to get it all blended out a little bit better. It did stay very tacky, but once I applied some powder, and I went in very, very lightly with powder today, but it did take the tackiness away. I do have on my setting spray, so that's helped a lot, but I think it looks really, really good. I'm going to insert some close-up photos right here for you to be able to see everything closed up, but hopefully you can see just how well this does on my skin. So it's not even really going into my smile lines right here, which I was really surprised because that's my worst area right there. You know, it's been probably a good half hour since I put this on, since I had to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and it's not staying settled in there, so it's not really causing any creasing, so I really like that a lot. So again, I did wear this one other day. I pretty much had the same results as this, so I knew that I was going to need more than a pump. Sorry, I cheated, but I wanted to let you guys know that you cannot do just 1 pump unless, again, try working in a smaller area. Maybe I need to try doing that instead. So I do like it. Is it going to be one of my front runners? No, it's not. I have other foundations that I like a lot better. I'm going to start mixing this in with some other maybe runnier foundations and see if that'll help at all. I think it would do really, really good with the Jamar foundation. I think that would be a really interesting one to try it out with because, again, it's such a full coverage and a concentrated one as well, but it's a very runny foundation. So I think that would be one I'd like to give it a try and see how that looks on my face. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, you guys. As always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please just take a moment and hit that subscribe button. And make sure that you also click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. That's every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And every once in a while, I'm throwing in one of my Weird Wish Wednesday videos as well. So you want to make sure that you catch those. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Again, if you'd like to see me do a tutorial on this look using the Nubian by Juvia's Place, leave me a comment down below. And speaking of comments down below, any questions, comments, anything like that, as always, please leave those down as well. I love talking to you guys. Cannot always get to my responses right away, but I do try my best to get in there within a day or two and answer any questions you might have. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. As always, I love you, and bye-bye.